Most electrolyte habits start with a simple fear. What if plain water is not enough? That fear is understandable. Sweat feels obvious. Cramps and headaches feel urgent. A flavoured sachet feels like a clean fix. But the real question is not whether electrolytes matter. They do. The question is whether you lost enough today to need extra. Electrolytes are minerals that help carry electrical signals, control fluid balance, and support nerves and muscles. Sodium is the big one in most electrolyte drinks. Potassium, chloride, magnesium, and calcium matter too. But sodium usually drives the product. On an ordinary day, your body is not a leaky bucket waiting for a packet. It is an active control system. The kidneys adjust water and sodium hour by hour. If levels fall, they conserve. If levels are high, they remove more through urine. That process is homeostasis, the body keeping its internal environment steady without asking you to manage every mineral manually. Food also does more work than many people notice. Meals bring fluid, minerals, carbohydrates, and context together. That is why daily electrolytes can quietly become an answer to the wrong problem. The day feels uncertain, so the routine feels protective. The habit becomes much more convincing when the losses are real. Duration is the first clue. For most exercise under about an hour, water and normal eating are enough for fluid balance. Once exercise becomes long, hard, or repeated, sodium and sometimes carbohydrates start to earn their place. Heat changes the maths. In hot, humid conditions, sweat loss can become large enough that replacement needs to be deliberate. Some people also lose more salt than others. Sweat rate, salt concentration, climate, body size, clothing, and training load all shift the answer. Illness is the other clear case. Vomiting and diarrhea can remove fluid and salts faster than ordinary food can replace them, especially when the loss becomes large. Once fluid loss passes roughly 3% of body weight, the article points toward higher sodium oral rehydration solutions. Measured water, salt, and sugar, not a casual wellness drink. So the useful rule is conditional. Electrolytes make sense when losses are substantial. They make far less sense as a permanent badge of health. The strongest concern is not that electrolytes are fake. It is that they can become one more automatic item in a growing supplement stack. Supplements are not regulated like medicines. Some products have been found with more, less, or different ingredients than the label suggests. Third-party testing helps because it checks whether the product matches the label and screens for banned substances. There is also a cumulative problem. People rarely audit how often nutrients repeat across powders, capsules, drinks, and multivitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K are the clearest example because they can accumulate. With electrolytes, sodium deserves special attention. It is essential, but average intake is already high, and the article uses the 2-gram daily limit as the context for that concern. For someone with high blood pressure, kidney disease, salt sensitivity, or medical advice to limit sodium, a daily electrolyte drink is not neutral. That does not mean sodium is bad. It means baseline matters. Replacement after heavy loss is different from adding sodium to an already sodium-rich day. A better decision starts with subtraction. Before adding a product, ask what happened today. Was it an ordinary day? Was exercise long, hot, or intense? Was illness causing heavy loss? Was food intake unusually low? Then ask the quiet safety question, is sodium something you have been told to limit? When a product is genuinely useful, the label matters. Sodium per serving, added sugar, and third-party testing are the practical checks. If you suspect a deficiency, testing beats guessing. And more fluid is not automatically safer. Overdrinking can push blood sodium too low, a risk called hyponatremia. So the answer is not yes or no for everyone. Electrolytes are a tool for specific conditions, not proof that your hydration is more serious, and not a reason to keep adding more. For most ordinary days, water, food, and the body's own regulation are doing more than the marketing lets on. The better habit is not taking electrolytes every day. It is noticing the conditions that make them useful. The full article and supporting references are in the description if you want the evidence trail behind this decision map.